This is crazy. I just stepped out of an elevator and I'm not in a Kansas City hotel. I'm actually in one of Kansas City's most desirable neighborhoods, Brookside. And this elevator is located in a beautiful home in the Brookside neighborhood. And if you stick around until the very end, I'm gonna show you every single nook and cranny in this Brookside home. But before that, we are gonna explore everything that Brookside has to offer. So let's go. Okay, so if you didn't know, Brookside is actually a collection of neighborhoods, and we've seen houses in quite a few of them already. But right now we are at Brookside Park, which is kind of at the heart of the collection of the Brookside neighborhoods. And Brookside Park is overlooking Brookside Boulevard, which runs right down there. And the reason that we came to Brookside Park is because I got these suckers with me today, and we are gonna be sledding. Kel, say hi. This is my 5-year-old Keller. This is my 3-year-old Augie. And as you can see, this is Brookside Boulevard. This is one of the top sledding places in all of Kansas City. So we're gonna have some fun here sledding. And if you decide to relocate to the Brookside neighborhood and you have young kids, this is a great place to come and bring them because this is a fantastic park. And as you can see, it overlooks everything. You can see the plaza, you can see downtown. We're gonna have some fun sledding. It's gonna be super cool, let's go. Whoa. Whoa! Ah! Oh! Guys, we lost our camera. Crazy, huh? Keller, what did you like about sledding in Brookside Park?
Going fast.
Going fast. What about you?
Going fast.
Going super fast.
Yeah.
That was really fun, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you can see lots of family activities in Brookside. We're gonna go sled some more, but say bye, Augie.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, we are here at Armour Fields, a neighborhood in Brookside. And if you come with me, the reason I wanna show you this neighborhood is if you move to Kansas City, regardless of whether you move to Brookside or not, this is one of the best places to see Christmas lights. So come with me and you're gonna see that this neighborhood is completely decked out with Christmas lights. Of course, not right now because it's January and they've already taken all this down. But if you drive right up the street, then this is one of the best Christmas lights display in all of Kansas City. They give out awards and, you know, for the best decorated house and all of that stuff. So every year we make it a point to come bring all our kids down here. We can get out and walk. And each block has a theme. You know, there's a block that has like these hoops that they put in on the sidewalk. There's a block, like I think this block, they usually have like these spiderweb looking like lights going across and it's like red or white or whatever. And the kids just love it. Fun time, sweet, sweet memories for my kids. And you know, honestly right now in January, this is like the worst winter time in Kansas City because it's really cold and then you don't have the Christmas lights to kind of distract you. But Armour Fields is going to be a sweet place to come see Christmas lights. Now, we're gonna see a home in Armour Fields that is massive. It's huge, okay? It's over 3,000 square feet and it's fairly affordable on the market right now, so let's go. Okay, so this home is one of the biggest homes in Brookside for the price, and stick around, I'll tell you the price in just a little bit, but there's over 3,000 square feet of living space in this home, which is rare. This is also a newer home in Brookside, so if you don't want some of those older home problems, then this home was built in the 60s as compared to a lot of homes in Brookside that were built over 100 years ago. But turn around and you're gonna see the main feature of this home is this huge wood-burning fireplace. Incredible feature because you not only provide heat on this side, on the other side, I'll show you, you won't believe what's on the other side. It's super cool, never seen it in a home before. I think you're gonna like it. Come over here, you've got just expansive living area. You've got seating areas, and then of course all of this isn't even being used. So right here, you could seat more people, you could put really whatever you want. You could put a TV over this if you wanted to, instead of the TV over there. Whatever you want to do with this house, it's doable. And then notice the floors. The floors up there are really nice, but the floors down here are really nice too. Hardwood floors, beautifully refinished, completely immaculate, honestly. Now come with me and I'll show you a couple things that I would love. If I lived here, I would love these things about the home. The first thing is this sunroom is right off of this eating area, and you can see just a place to enjoy Kansas City without being completely outside. It's a cold day and the sunroom is completely comfortable right now because it's so well insulated. On this side, you have your eating area. You could even put a slightly bigger kitchen table if you wanted to for eating. This one seats 6, but you could put a larger one if you want. And I told you, on the other side of this fireplace, look at this. You've got another stove here. So you could, do a spit roast. I'm not a cook, so if you know what else you could cook, comment down below. So you might be looking at this wondering, how are you gonna grill inside? This actually has a vent that if you flick this on, it sucks all the air outside, or all the smoke I should say, outside, so that it's not filling up your house with smoke. Come through here and you've got a beautifully remodeled kitchen. You've got these quartz countertops, brand new cabinets, and then notice the floor. Tile floors are hit and miss for me, but this tile floor is really doing it for me because number one, it's not all busted up where you see a lot of other tile floors that are in older homes. They're all busted up and broken. These tiles are immaculate and they really accent the floor in the living room really well. Come upstairs and you're gonna see some huge rooms in this house. You come into one of the largest primary bedrooms, not just in the Brookside neighborhood, but anywhere in Kansas City. This is expansive, super huge. You could see whole row of closets there. King size bed, easily fits. You've got your TV, windows, accent wall. Basically, this is your really functional, really nice primary bedroom. And then right off the primary, of course, you have your primary bathroom with double sinks. You've got a shower and your toilet. And one thing to notice is that there's a rainfall shower head. All right, come upstairs, 2 more bedrooms on this level. So a lot of these older homes, again, this is a 60s build, so it's a little bit newer and you're still in a historic Brookside neighborhood. But a lot of these older homes, they're 2 stories. What's nice about the split level is, it's a great utilization of space. If you've noticed, we've come up, 5 or 6 stairs for the first primary and then 5 or 6 stairs to the second bedroom area. You got this remodeled bathroom here that has a tub shower combo that would service these 2 bedrooms up here. And then here you have these kind of cool double doors into a pretty expansive secondary bedroom. And with this one, notice the brick from the fireplace comes right through the bedroom. Really nice touch. Here you've got linens closets. So each one you could store your linens, store really whatever it is you need to store, and then come through here. And honestly, this bedroom, as you see it, is kind of surprising because it's pretty much just as big as the primary bedroom. It's just massive. And you can see you're located right here in Armour Fields. So this is a really vibrant neighborhood. Tons of families, tons of people from all walks of life. And what you're gonna find is the strong sense of community. Like I mentioned before when we were outside, this whole street basically gets together to do one of the best, Christmas lights displays in all of Kansas City. So Armour Fields is a place that you're gonna wanna be if you want to target a community like that. And you can get all of this for under $600,000. It is on the market right now for $599,950. Now, if you wanna move anywhere in Kansas City, not just Brookside, but really anywhere, give us and our team a call. 816-4MOVE-KC is our number. Call or text us. We will get back to you promptly. Also, our email is down below, so that's also a great way to reach us. 816-4MOVE-KC is the primary way to reach us, but our team is standing by and we're ready to help you relocate to Kansas City. Okay, we are at the shops at Brookside, and this shopping center is where you can do a lot of different things. Meddy's is right there, one of the best Mediterranean places in Kansas City. I think they're opening one up in the Northland too, but we love Meddy's. You can get $2 chicken tender meal for your kids. If you buy something there, you can get a $2 meal for your kids. So incredible. Up here is Brookside Toy and Science. My kid made me buy like a little wind-up car for him from Brookside Toy and Science, and I paid, probably a little bit too much for what it was, but it's a cool little toy shop where you get all the, you have a bunch of board games and a bunch of toys that you can buy. But these shops are just right in the heart of Brookside, and this is definitely a place of commerce and a lot of places to go shopping around here. This busy street to my left is Gregory. When you search on Google, they'll say that Brookside goes from 55th to Gregory, so we're at the south end of Brookside. And then from east to west, it goes from Ward Parkway all the way out to Troost. So we're right on the edge of the Brookside neighborhoods, because Brookside is actually a collection of neighborhoods. And if you come with me, this house is on the market right now. Now, you've seen some other houses in Brookside and you're like, look, I don't want to spend well over $1 million, or I don't want to spend, over $500,000. Well, this house is available for lower than that, but you're going to see that there's some things that you're going to be giving up if you pay below that kind of price point in Brookside. So come with me and we're gonna see this house now. So if you come inside, you're gonna see that there are some aspects of this home that are really nice and some aspects of this home that are just not ideal. But this is a good example of an older home and some of the issues that you can have, because these homes in Brookside, they can be 100 years old. And this one is 1930s, so it's coming up on 100, it's 95 years old. And this is not gonna be a new build in Kansas City. This is gonna be something that's gonna be completely different. So you step inside and you see there's tons of charm, character, and presence, but the first thing that you kind of see is, yeah, it needs some work, right? But if you did work on this, I mean, this house could be worth quite a bit more than what it's listed for right now if you decided to fix all the issues. Come through here, a lot of these homes, they do have beautiful hardwood floors. I don't know if these are the original hardwoods or not, but they are beautiful and they are really nice. The molding on the walls, also really nice, and look at the design above the chandelier. Cool things that you just aren't gonna get in new builds, because all these new builds are doing, you know, they're angling towards the more modern look. And if you want a classic aesthetic, this is gonna be one of the areas that you're gonna wanna target. Come through here, and you can see, like I said, really nice aspects of this kitchen, butcher block countertop, new cabinets, all of these things. You know, essentially this is a brand new kitchen for you. New backsplash, new sink, and a new stove. All those are really, really nice. And then honestly, for the Brookside neighborhood, if you come here and we head outside, this is actually a pretty sizable yard for the area. First, you've got this really cool deck. You see how deep the snow is, and the snow that we've gotten over the past weeks. You get this really cool deck, and then above us, as we'll see, you've got another deck. But behind us, you've got this parking area here that you could pull through your driveway and then park 2 cars in this outdoor garage. And then behind me, you've got a lawn, of course, is covered by snow right now, and a seating area, and you got those 2 little light posts. Those are really cool. I think that's super cool. I like outdoor lighting, touches like that. Build a fire out here, enjoy your time in Brookside. And as you can see from the drone footage, a lot of these homes are like these old, beautiful Tudors. Colonials are very prevalent in this neighborhood. So again, if you like charm, Brookside is gonna be one of the best neighborhoods. Come on through here, and you've got a half bath with a newer vanity, and of course a toilet. Kind of nice touch to be able to entertain your guests, people in your kitchen, and have a bathroom for them to use. And then you come through here and you've got a very large living room. I mean, this one is, again, with the same hardwoods all throughout, and there's actually an extra space behind this living room that's kind of added on. It's a kind of sunroom porch, seating area, covered porch that is right off the house. Now we're gonna head upstairs, but if you stick around to the end of this tour on this home, we're gonna head downstairs. We typically don't show you 100-year-old basements because it can be kind of scary down there. As my kid would say, tons of spiders. But I'm gonna show you what a 100-year-old basement looks like, because I know a lot of you are thinking, man, I would love to live in an older home. I would love the charm of a Brookside or a Waldo, or live in a beautiful Tudor. Well, guess what? They're all gonna come with basements like this. So keep on watching and I'll show you all of the issues that could potentially come up with old basements like in this home. So let's go upstairs first. We're gonna head downstairs. Come on through. You're gonna see a very large primary bedroom. It has a ton of living space. Really nice to have a primary bedroom like this large, because again, I've told you before that on these older homes, I don't know, maybe people just didn't have like as many clothes back then when these homes were built, but the closet spaces are smaller, and the bedrooms are smaller. It's just something that kind of comes with a 100-year-old home. It's kind of the quirks of living in a 100-year-old home. My house is, I think it's like 1924, so it's over 100 years old now, and I'll tell you, I don't have enough closet space for all the clothes that I want. Emily doesn't have enough closet space. We have to swap them all out during the spring and the summer because it's just a smaller closet, and our closets are probably maybe a little bit smaller than this. So that's gonna be one of the trade-offs in getting an older home. I wanna show you a really cool feature of this house though, right behind me. This house has a couple of really neat balconies. And this one is right off the primary bedroom. You can also access it towards this hallway here. I don't know if I'm gonna fall through this right now, because I'll tell you, if you get an inspection on this house, they're gonna tell you that this is not intended for a balcony, because you're just literally just kind of stepping on a roof right now. And if you kind of felt it, like what I'm feeling, it can be a little bit tenuous. And there are a lot of homes that I see in these Waldo, Brookside neighborhoods that have these rooftop balconies that don't necessarily even have a railing. Like it's just a door out to a balcony and you're kind of just hanging out there. I wouldn't trust this if I had young kids, or I do have young kids, and I wouldn't trust this. I don't know. But this is a feature of these older homes that kind of make it unique. So come to the other side of this hallway and you've got a pretty standard size bedroom for a Brookside house. This could fit a queen bed, although with this big balcony, I'm not sure how you'd position that bed in order to fit it. I mean, you could get it done. They've got 2 closets on this and then another balcony that I think this is the much better balcony. You can see it's much more sturdily built and brand new railing and brand new wood and everything. So I would trust this one. If I would probably use this as my master and just come out and have a cup of coffee on this balcony instead of that other balcony. But really, that's up to you. Maybe you're more risky than I am. Whatever, right? Whatever you want to do. Let's go down the hallway. There's another bedroom, and then we're gonna head down to the basement. Come through the hallway and take a look. This is the 3rd bedroom upstairs. Again, very, very standard size for a Brookside home. Let me show you, when I was talking about the closet space, this is, honestly, I could probably say this is indistinguishable from my closet. About the same size, the same hardware, and look, I mean, is this enough for you? Like, do you have more clothes than this? Because if so, you may want to look for something different. But if not, and you only have like 10 shirts like I do, this is fine for me, right? You have to swap out some stuff during the summer, during the winter. But if you have if you're some of the people that I know that have just like a whole room full of clothes, this isn't for you. Let's go down to the basement. But before we get there, we're gonna check out the bathroom that's up here. Now we have the same kind of situation for our bathroom. We only have 1 full bathroom in our whole house, and this is the same kind of layout. Ours, luckily, we have a tub, and we have really young kids, like under 5 or 6 years old, and we need to bathe them. So this wouldn't work for us, but it might work for you if you don't have young kids. I mean, this is pretty standard. You can see you've got the kind of, it's not really a Jack and Jill, it's more of like a hallway entrance to this bathroom and then an entrance from the primary bedroom. That's exactly what we have, same kind of layout. So I've shown you this. Let's go down to the basement, and I think you're gonna be kind of surprised, especially if you're used to like new construction homes or even homes built in like the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. It's gonna be completely different. Let's go. All right, man, come with me as we descend into the basement of a 100-year-old home. So this one definitely needs some work, okay? You're gonna see that this basement, look at the peeling paint on these walls. Come down here and you're gonna see that this basement is stone construction, stone foundation, rather than poured concrete. So this is just stone with mortars. You can definitely have water penetration in basements like this. I don't necessarily see anything that would indicate that type of thing here, but you can definitely have water penetration. You can definitely have the mortar between the stones starting to erode, causing some structural issues sometime. Come over here, look at this behemoth. This is the boiler system. I don't think this is active anymore just by looking at it, but you do see a lot of homes in Brookside that do have this kind of boiler system. Basically the way it works is it forces hot water up to the radiators, heats the rooms. I don't really see, I can maybe count a handful of times that I've seen active boiler systems, but they're here, and to take this out would probably be more hassle than it's worth. You can look around here to this side, and here's one of the things that a lot of my buyers will say that, man, I wish that the washer and dryer wasn't down here, but many times, more times than not, you are going to have to come down here to do your laundry. Washer and dryer is just located in here and down here, and that's just the reality of the situation. So if you don't want to come into your haunted basement, get bitten by spiders or something like that to do your laundry, then maybe Brookside isn't for you. But if you can deal with all of that, then you've got the charm, you've got the awesome neighborhoods, you've got the awesome homes. I'll tell you this, a well-maintained home in Brookside, a Tudor or a Colonial or something like that, beautiful. I would say they go super fast on the market. Everybody loves them because you got everything that you need here. You're so close to Country Club Plaza. You're so close to downtown. Really, everything that you could possibly need is right here in Brookside. So you want to know the price of this Brookside fixer-upper? $389,000. So under $400,000 gets you in a desirable neighborhood in Brookside. But like you saw before, you will have to do some work. Now we're just going to go right down the street to one of the best bakeries in Kansas City, McLean's, because right on Gregory, it's technically not in the Brookside neighborhood, but just wanted to show you anyway. Let's go. Okay, so if you're gonna live in Brookside or Waldo for that matter, McLean's Bakery is one of the best places to get a coffee and a pastry and a meal. Now you're gonna say technically McLean's not in Brookside, and yeah, I know that, okay? It's on the wrong side of Gregory to be technically in Brookside, but look, if you live here, you're gonna get some food here, so let's go inside, grab a pastry and a coffee on this cold day. Let's go. Hey, can I get a ham and cheese croissant and a raspberry Danish?
Your shirt reminds me of the one I have. That's from, have you ever watched the show Star vs. the Forces of Evil?
No, I haven't.
No, it's just a silly little cartoon. She wears a shirt that just says Bummerville and it's just a big frowny face.
Yeah.
You should wear it.
Somebody got me a Hot Topic gift card and I was like,
Yeah, well,
why, like, what will I use this for? And then I saw this shirt, I was like, I'll get that.
That's the one. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So decided to get my raspberry Danish from McLean's. Already bit out of it because I'm kind of hungry. But like I said, Danishes are good there. Coffee's good there. There's some lunch specials going on right now. Check it out if you're gonna move to Brookside. Okay, so you've seen a couple beautiful historic homes in Brookside already, and we're back to the home that has the beautiful elevator. I'm gonna show you everything that you could possibly see in this Brookside home. These homes are just so incredibly gorgeous. You've already gotten a taste of what Brookside offers, but this is the top of the line peak luxury. So come through here and we're gonna see this beautiful dining room. Now, I'm typically not a fan of wallpaper, but this wallpaper really does it for me. When wallpaper is applied correctly, it just looks absolutely beautiful. So you've got this expansive dining room table with windows that let in a ton of natural light. This table is probably, anywhere from 9 to 10 feet. So if you love gathering, you want a big table, this is the dining room to do it. Come through here and you've got like a sitting parlor room. What you could do with this one, you could change it into an eat-in kitchen. This is also a really cool room because of the fact of the windows. I mean, I count 10 windows in this room here that just show the beautiful neighborhood. You can see people walking, you can see people enjoying the neighborhood in the area. And then the best part is it's attached to this incredibly remodeled kitchen. This kitchen is just, there's nothing about this kitchen that isn't state-of-the-art and that isn't luxury. So you've got these countertops that were completely redone and they're absolutely beautiful. You got a Viking cooktop, which if you know anything about cooktops, this is top of the line stuff. They haven't skimped on anything in this home. Now come over here and you've got built-in Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer on the other side, and it just blends beautifully with everything else, so you wouldn't even know that there's a fridge here. Now in these higher end homes, this is standard, but this is just really well done and ties in everything really beautifully with the rest of the kitchen. Now, for entertaining, you have this wet bar. This wet bar is incredible because not only do you have, it keeps the trend of the Sub-Zero fridge, but this is a fridge here, this is a wine chiller, and then this is an ice maker. So again, the ultimate entertainer's area. You could open up this area to the back patio, especially when it's spring and summer here in Kansas City, and you can have just the best parties because it ties into the kitchen, you cook, you bring the stuff out to the patio, people mix their drinks right here. I mean, what more could you want in this beautiful home in Brookside? So come out here to the patio, and what you're gonna see is a very private patio that you can enjoy the Brookside neighborhood and Kansas City in general. So plenty of seating, plenty of spaces to grill if you wanted to. When I think about this, it's kind of like a really upscale place to hold a party. You got a lot of people out here sitting out here with their wine glasses, with their pinkies out, sipping their wine, having a good time, enjoying the weather. Of course, right now it's really cold, so you're not gonna be doing that. But in the spring, this is gonna be just an incredible area to have. So this is one of the best living rooms in the entire Brookside neighborhood. Not only do you have a fireplace, but you have built-in shelving units. You can see very tastefully decorated. If I lived here, or maybe if you live here, you could fill this up with books. It could be your library room, it could be your reading room. I love books, I love to read, but that's not all, because you don't need to put your books there. You could put your decorations there, and you could put your books in here, because step into this room and don't miss the fact that you've got a functioning sink right there too. So this functions as a kind of a second wet bar. And this room is a study, a second living room, a second sitting area, whatever it is you want. And look at the paint color, look at how tastefully done it is. Look at the built-in shelving units. And then on the other side too, you've got yet another fireplace. You can enjoy the room, and what's nice is that it's open enough that it flows from both sides. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride the elevator, and it's gonna pop me out into the primary closet. So I'll meet you up there. So as you can see, the elevator pops you up into the primary closet. And this primary closet is as big as most rooms here in the Brookside neighborhood. It truly is just massive. All the clothes that you could ever want, and the convenience of, hey, look, you're living here, you're getting older, maybe, your knees, you don't want to climb the stairs, whatever. You don't have to in this house because of this elevator. It just pops you straight upstairs to your closet. You can get dressed, you can get changed, and you can enjoy the rest of your house. Speaking of the rest of the house, this is massive up here. It's so big, and in this neighborhood, you're not gonna find a closet like this. You're not gonna find bedrooms like this. I live near this neighborhood, and I will say I've seen a lot of bedrooms in these 100-year-old houses. And this is probably the biggest bedroom that I've ever seen in this neighborhood for this age of house. And then off here is one of the best bathrooms that you could possibly get in an older home. So come through here and follow me. Not only does this bathroom have tons of natural light, but you also have easy access to your shower. So again, if you're the type of person that doesn't want to step over or get into a bathtub, I mean, you can add a bathtub here if you wanted to, but really it's perfect kind of the way it is. This is just an incredible home with incredible amenities. And then the best part, on the other side of the primary closet, you have laundry. You know how much I love laundry on the main level? And you know what? In these homes, 100 years old, you're not gonna get laundry on the main level, or at least on the level where your clothes are. That's just a rarity. But here, you can have it. It's just right on the other side of your closet. So dump your dirty clothes here, put them back in your closet, and you're all done. Come with me to the other bedrooms. And I haven't mentioned the price on this home yet. And especially if you're moving from one of the coasts or a higher price point area, you might be surprised at the price of this home, because you can get historic Kansas City homes for a lot cheaper than you might actually think. So come through here, and we've got another good sized bedroom. This is a queen size bed, but it could easily fit a king because it's so large. And again, just notice the wallpaper. So tastefully done. This isn't just old peeling wallpaper. This is beautiful wallpaper that really matches the decor of this house. Really ties it in together. I really love when people take care of these houses and preserve the original aesthetic, because when this house was built, it wasn't just the bland white or gray or whatever, right, that a lot of people do nowadays. Now, if you like that, that's on you, and that's cool, but everybody has their own taste. I just love the historic taste of like stepping into a house that has seen some things. And when you think of 100-year-old homes, and you think of like they've been around for like huge historical events, and that's really cool to kind of think about. But let's come through here. So you step down this hallway, and then you come into another pretty big bedroom. This bedroom has a little balcony. We're not gonna get into that because it's cold right now and it could be a little bit slippery. This is a queen size bed, but again, you could put a king size bed here, no problem. And then you've got this arched window that looks towards the front of the house. Really beautiful. Come through here and we will see the other bedrooms, because this house just keeps going on and on. Here, they're using this as a type of study, but this could be another bedroom if you wanted to convert it from a study to a bedroom. I mean, this is fantastic too. Just notice the wallpaper. Again, really, really cool. And then come through here and just peek into this bathroom. I mean, just tell me that this isn't a bathroom from like a fancy upscale hotel, right? This looks just like, you're staying at the Ritz-Carlton or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about hotels, but this is a beautiful bathroom. Now, you might think that it's over, but there's yet another room through here, and this room is just as large as all the other rooms. And the plus thing about this one is it actually has an ensuite bathroom as well. So if you're staying in this room, if you have guests in this room, they don't have to bother you because they have their own bathroom. So you might think this house is well over $2 million because of the presence, the history, and the size, but this house is actually on the market for $1,635,000. Again, if you're interested in buying this house, I've put the listing agent's info down below, or you can just give us a call, 816-4-MOVE-KC. Look, maybe Brookside's not your jam. Well, we have a whole bunch of other neighborhood tours right here.